explain the reasoning behind the issuing of iPads to councillors? And secondly, do you feel it's value for money?
Well, the council hasn't issued iPads to all councillors yet. It's issued iPads to 15 councillors across all political groups. It's done it because it needs to save money. We need to save £40 million over the next 3 years as a council. We currently spend in excess of, it's well over 100, nearly £200,000 a year on printing reports and papers, such as the one that Robert's got in front of him. And that's quite an expensive business. If you add the cost of the paper and then you start adding the cost of the ink for the printers, the rental of the printers, that comes quite expensive to us as a council. These things we're purchasing £300, I think now, £300 for the year. And if you actually put that against a laptop, for instance, and I know you know IT because you work in Hornchurch, if I remember right, well, you can't buy a laptop for £400 or £500 now, so these are cheaper than laptops. Sorry? Well, as I said, these are coming in at £300, which are cheaper than laptops. And actually, when you buy laptops, you have to buy licenses, Microsoft licenses, and everything else on top of the laptops, as you well know, and also antivirus software. With these things, you don't purchase that. These things, you buy them as they are, and they are a lot cheaper than laptops. And we are already seeing that, you know, I've got no paper with me tonight, that we're starting to take paper out of the system. And from my point of view, I'd rather be spending money on those frontline services, you know, on care for the elderly, on our children, than I would on bits of paper, to be perfectly honest. To me, it's a no-win. I'd rather be spending money on those frontline services than I would on paper, and that's why it makes economic sense. And I'm looking forward to, in about a year's time, where we're going to be actually looking at how efficient these things have been, how it's helped us deliver the 40 million, because we've got to save about 19 million in back office efficiencies. So all those things, I believe, will help the council not only save money but become more efficient. Mr. Mahone.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the man-chair of Brookings Visitors Association. Actually, my question is much the same as the gentleman here, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I'd appreciate if you didn't interrupt me and allow me a supplement if needed. I was just going to say, the recent Recorder report reported you've splashed out £10,000 plus on these high-tech iPads. And you're, just for your cohort here in the town hall, Chair, this is a, sorry? No, you're not his cohort.
But
this is a concern.
Michael Dion Burton has. He was in your group.
This is increasing.
Was it last night? Oh, last night. Sorry, I'm just correcting.
Thank you, Chair.
Sorry.
This is increasing concern for our residents regarding your insistence on squandering taxpayers' money. How you can justify such squander to our council taxpayers, especially in the face of your horrendous cuts in services, etc. On top of that, Chair, I can list some of the things that you squander taxpayers' money on.
Can you get to the question, please? Because there are other people. We've got 5 minutes left.
Yes, Chair, if you didn't interrupt, I might be able to do that. The £28 million you promised would fund an Olympic-sized swimming pool in Mumford. Now we got no pool, and as the gentleman, the answer you give the gentleman there, and Mr. Rose is, it's the third time a proposal like this has come up from this chairman, and it's a proposal off the top of his head. There's nothing like that going to happen.
If you're going to be disrespectful, I will shut you up. Get to your question. I told you about the £28 million that you squandered. Nobody knows where that's gone to. The £16 million you gambled in the Icelandic banks. £2 million you've recently thrown at outside consultants.
I could go on, but I won't because in the way you've just
You're making it all up, so you might as well carry on.
the £170 squandered on that propaganda rake.
Which one?
Living, the propaganda rake, eh?
Right.
I could go on.
Right, okay. Let me just... Okay, I think you've asked 5...
Of all the money that you've squandered on the taxpayers' money you've squandered on this council. I'd ask you and encourage you to resign immediately.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
And give a lesson. Sorry?
Right, sit down, you've had enough now, don't need a lesson.
I haven't finished yet.
Yes, you have. I think you're well and truly finished. Right, I will now give you an answer, okay? Right, sit down. Okay, all right. Two members' paperwork for tonight, right? My paperwork for the day, right? Can you see that? You've got your glasses on, so you must be able to see it. That's what I mean by efficiency. That's what I mean by efficiency and saving money, right? Sorry? Why would I spend £400 on a laptop when I can buy these for £300? You please tell me that. No, I'm sorry, you're wrong on that. Secondly, I can actually prove all this. Unfortunately, you can't. I've asked you for the last 4 years the document that says that I'm delivering a Olympic-sized pool. Please provide it. Please provide it. You can't. You can't because it's not true. Right, I will tell you what is true. I've always said that it's our ambition to produce a pool. We will produce... No. Right, anyway, we're going to produce... What you'll find is by 2014, we will have produced a new swimming pool, a new leisure centre in the heart of Romford, as we promised, okay? Right, yeah, I've been trying to get it since the last administration. We had a thing called the downturn. Actually, your party was responsible for it. That's neither here or there. Right, so that the beggars won't get ever, so let's not have any lessons on economics from a Labour Party person, okay? What I would say about the council is the council's a well-run council. It has its, if you look at its audit, if you look at what's been going on here, we've gone from 0 to 4 stars, almost good, you know, so I think, you know, you need to look at the facts on this. If we're talking about the money in which I spent, I think I'm glad Keith's coming in to listen to this because here I have a view on this as well. I think it wasn't £16 million to Iceland, it was actually £12 million. Next question.